Hey guys and gals, here we are back with the Good Fortune fan by Lego. This is set number 80117, contains 1021 bricks, retails for $89.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for review. And remember in the last installment that we did several months ago, I think it's what it was, we built all this here in bags 1 through 7, so here we have the booklets. And yeah, so basically in this installment we're going to be focusing on bag 8, which I had never opened up because it's an alternative build to this. So basically we're going to have to change all this stuff out on this fan. So we don't need the first booklet obviously, so we could set that off to the side. And you can pick between the flowers with, I think these are blue finches, I don't know, or blue jays. Or we can do this, which is what we're going to be doing in this installment today. And I'm having a hard time seeing the viewfinder on the camera because I got all these lights on. So, we got to take all this apart. Now, if you see any dust bunnies on this, I'm sorry. That's probably why I'm going to part this out eventually. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to pull the fan off the back of this before we can change the model. And we need to detach this, and we'll pull that off right there. And we got to take all that off there. So I'm going to set this off to the side because we don't need that right now. So this is the only part that we're going to be focusing on. And let's see if I can do this here without messing anything up. Now, of course, I'll have to refocus and stuff, but I'm not used to using this big camera for this type of work. So I'm gonna have to see here. I think that's pretty good. We're still at a 45-degree angle, and let's make sure here. That's blurry, huh? You know what I'm gonna try to do? Let's make it okay. That's really focused. What if I use push auto here? Seems like that works, but you always like using the manual better. Okay, so auto does work. Okay. I could do that, but okay. And yeah, so that's pretty much what the build preview is about. We just took this off. Now I want to detach everything and get it down to this bare portion of the fan. So that's the first thing we're going to be doing here. And I'm going to see how easy it is just to pull everything off very carefully, but it's pretty anchored down. And I think it's due to this piece here. Now this is not like a plug-and-play situation. Yeah, I'm going to have to really mutilate this to get that off there. Now I'm taking this thing apart when I'm done because it's collecting dust and I don't have space to keep all these anymore. There we go. It would have been nice if there was an easier way to detach that. Well, that's why I'm getting rid of this, because all these flowers are falling off. Honestly tired of looking at it, to be honest. So that's the piece we removed there. And yeah, and that's what it looks like. So it just held in with a 2x6 plate. Okay. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. Because after this, like I said, I got to get rid of all this stuff because I'm trying to clean up. So now we are back to the base part of the fan. Well, let's begin. Let's build it with bag 8. Very simple to see me do one bag in a set. What am I going to see here? Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, I had some good news and bad news this week, so it's just, you know, life does take unexpected turns, but at least today it's not too terribly bad. What makes this thing kind of horrible is I got this ring light that's just right in the way. Hope it's not interfering with the camera, but I cannot get this thing for the life of me to go around this. It just hangs here, so I'm hoping it's not, yeah, it's right out of the field view. Let's make sure we didn't mess with focus. And yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? You know, I know some that don't like all the behind the scenes, but that's the beauty about doing these, is to have fun here. Alright, so step 99, we got to start placing in leaf pieces. So everything up to this point here, you got to keep it. Okay, because it doesn't tell us here. It just starts with this. So we got to go back here. So now we're going to continue on here. This is a project. You know what? I thought I had a dust brush. I do. Let me dust this off. It's just like a little chip brush that I use for doing this. A little long power too won't hurt that. And well, I can get into it. And yeah, I'm very disorganized. Had a rough week this week. Today is March. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. March 20th, 2025. Yeah. So, this is going to probably be a quickie today, I don't know. But we're going to have fun doing it. And this has just been a rough week. I had the birthday drama usually, and then the other things that go with it. And in addition, somebody had stolen the plates off my truck after I paid for the tags and insurance and all that stuff. And I thought, you're kidding me. So that was not fun because I had to order a new set. It wasn't expensive, but it's just the fact of getting pulled over and getting questioned, only to find out somebody was taking things that wasn't belonging to them. So that's just part of life, I guess. So now I need a mental cool down. So that's what we're doing here now. And yeah, that's not going in. There we go. Let's go right. Did I put those in the wrong spot? No, I didn't. And the colors on this are bright, so I'm not going to complain there. Oh, but I do have some good news, though. The Deku Tree request got approved. For those who've been requesting to see me build that, the request that you've asked for will come true. I just got to wait for the set to arrive, which won't be for, it'll probably be here next week, but I'm not going to start it until April. So I got a few of the set requests that are coming in first. So those sets will be done in between. Well, the Deku Tree, I'm going to work on that in between. And starting in April, we'll put that together and we'll do a complete walkthrough of it. Complete. And I'm also going to do, in addition, is do the alternative build. Okay, so that would be things. So it'll be a full-blown review. It was a requested review, so I actually asked LEGO if they would kindly send that to me, because we can ask for sets for review. And yeah, so I think we're going to be doing that here. I think we'll just take requests for sets, but seems like a lot of people wanted to see me build that. I'm like, sure, if I can get a hold of it. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Hold on, we got a space here. Did I make a boo-boo somewhere? I hate to think I'm going to be on this for 2 hours today. These here are lined up with the hinges. Okay, I didn't make a mistake on these lower ones, so I'm glad I caught that. I don't remember if this set came with a brick separator or not. One way to find out is to look in the back. And yes, it does, but I have to go find one because I didn't pack it up with the set. Yeah, oh me, I forget things. Yep, so there it is. So be careful. Glad now I checked. Ooh. But yeah, the Deku Tree, I think it's going to be fun. I think we can get around that. I think we're going to have fun putting that together today, or when I get to it. Yeah. So yours is supposed to look like that right there. So just make sure it's like one away from the leaf. So I got to take this guy out and move it. I forgot to put the other stuff in. So I'm kind of not in the mood to do this set, but it's right in the way where I'm working on other projects right now, and I need to get it out of here. I have been sorting like no business over the week, especially before work, and I've been managing to get that done. And yeah, so I've been slowly picking away at that and doing work here. And yeah, my bunch got mad at me because I had to work on my birthday, and started some drama, and I said, you know what, I have to pay bills. I can't just take time off, you know. And yeah, that just kind of I don't get it sometimes, but I just kind of stay away from the drama. When somebody tries to start something with me, I just like, oh, gotta go, bye. Get away from it. Is that how we're supposed to tack that in with just that hanging on there? Apparently so. So just that's hanged on with one stud. And yeah. So I'm hoping today we can get done really quick. Shouldn't take that long to do. And God, there's so many small parts that we're dealing with in here. Lego's starting to get pretty bad about small pieces, and that Deku Tree said it's got 2,500, so probably 12 to 15 build installments. I don't know. So it's going to be a lengthy one at that. And yeah, had another person today, literally this morning, telling me my videos don't get enough views. And I thought, well, it won't be when on the main channel. And yeah, so I was like, well, be careful, dude, because they're going to go away soon. Oh, I like your tutorials, he replies back. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but nobody watches them. Because I'm still going to build my own stuff regardless, you know, and that's what I'm doing. But then if I put it on and I thought about YouTube memberships, I may do it on there. The problem is that I have to guarantee something because you are paying for it. So that's the thing. So that's why my members are paying for it. Not you, the viewer, but yeah. And once I get this done here and put this back together and put it on exhibit, I'm not going to put this on exhibit for a long time, just for maybe a week, and then it's going in the parts bin. Okay. And yeah. Yes, I do have to take these apart. I can't keep everything. It's just there's too much Lego sets going on, and I just can't keep them all. And honestly, after a while, you know, a lot of the guys I know, especially on the Ambassador thing, they always have that nice fancy backdrop with all their sets that were given to them. I don't like doing that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. Alright, so now we got the little tiles in. And now we got to put in the little pink flowers. And those, let's make sure we do this very carefully. We don't want to mess up here. It's all little parts, but see, I can use those pink flowers. You know I'm going to be robbing out of this set when I'm done. Take those right out of there. I can always use some extra flowers so I can make my English flower gardens. I like foliage builds. I know a lot of my viewers don't care much for foliage builds. I know some do. And yeah, oh, you know, I almost forgot here. Put that out of the way. Thank you, everyone, for your contributions. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And I need to include some other names in here. There was a friend of mine, or more of an acquaintance than a friend, gave me a shout out on my, he tagged my main channel into it. So I'm thinking about doing, is for anybody who gives me shout outs, I'm going to put your name down here. I might be a little late, but hey, you know what? There we go. And he goes by the name of Mayo. I can't pronounce the last part of his name, so I don't even want to attempt that. My luck, I'll mess it up. So I'm hoping he's watching this. He goes, oh, Jay mentioned my name and wrote my name on his video. Yeah, I did, huh? But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just trying to think of ways to do shout-outs in here. So even if you're not a member, but you give me a shout-out on your channel, yeah, then that would be a helpful thing. And then anything helps. Everything helps. Subscribers help. And feel free to subscribe if you like this stuff, you know. And if you like set builds or hearing me rant or something or talk about what's going on in my life or something. And if you don't like that kind of stuff, you can stick around, or if you're just tired of seeing me build, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, some people unsub too for that. Or when my voice is starting to crack, which I'm hoping doesn't get too bad. Allergies have been so bad, it's just, goodness. Alrighty, and that's it. That's it there. Then we have to reinstall the fan. Now this set's already been released. It's been released for like a few months now, but yeah, that's the correct color of brick separator for this. And I'm going to put that back together for you here. So let's get this going. Let me put this here for focus assist. We're going to try it here first. And then I'm going to go into user. There we go. I think that's sharp. I think we're good. And then we take this, which this one's a little more durable. We're going to place this right here and get that in there. And then rotate it back around, and we'll see what's going on here in a second. And I hope that's not what I'm thinking it is, because I will not be in a good mood with that. Especially with my allergies. But that's the, that is the, what is it called again? The Good Fortune fan. So we got the flower pot, we got the new thing in the back. And it wasn't too bad taking that off and putting that back on. So if you want to, now the second one, obviously, you can do that, but you can see I grabbed this and the birds are falling off. So I don't think this is really just meant to be, I don't think this is really meant to be something you can just reattach easily. So you'd have to take all these little pieces off to redo it again. So honestly, if you want to pick one or the other, I'd stick with it. It's not really worth doing all that. But just for this video, it's a quickie. But yeah, that's how you do it. Just peel it off and put the new stuff on. Now, if you want to take it off and do the other one, you have to take all this other stuff off and keep everything grouped. But nonetheless, though, it wasn't hard. But you know, I'm still pleased with it. It's not really type my style of set, but still, it still looks cool even with this design. But tell me what you think.